Hey there, I'm Ron Pereira of Gimbal Academy, and I'd like to welcome you to what we call the 5S numbers game. So, by the end of this module, you'll have a better understanding of the importance of 5S after participating in a fun game anyone in your company, no matter their job, title, or responsibility, can play. But before we get started, we need to get prepared. And to do this, you'll need to download and print out copies of the 5S numbers game template found in the resources section. Now, each person participating in the game will need their own sheet. So, if you have 15 people playing in the game, you'll need to print out 15 copies. Now, for the best results, it's recommended that one person serve as the facilitator of the game. This way, this person can hand out the appropriate sheets to the players as the game progresses. And this person can also keep score after each round of the game. Of course, you can play this game alone, and if this is the case, just print the documents out and place them face down in front of you. So go ahead and pause the video now so we can identify the facilitator and print out the documents. Alright, it's time for round one. Now for this round, each player needs to have slide 1 in front of them. And if it isn't already, please turn the sheet face down until it's time to start. Now then, this particular sheet represents our current workplace. And our job calls us to draw a horizontal line through numbers 1 to 50 in correct sequence. For example, we draw a horizontal line through numbers 1, then 2, then 3, and so on, all the way until we get to 50. And on this particular day, our work shift lasts for 20 seconds. So, grab your pen or your pencil, and when I say start, turn your sheet over and simply draw a horizontal line through numbers 1 to 50 in sequential order. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. All right, pencils down. Okay, now it's time to calculate our team score. At this point, please let the facilitator know your score. So if, for example, you made it to number 43, your score is 43. Now once all the team members have called out their scores, circle the lowest score, as this represents the performance of your company during this shift. After all, as we all know, we're only as good as the slowest process. So go ahead and pause the video while you tally up your scores. Now then, I think it's safe to say that you probably didn't score 50 after this round and probably want to work on improving your process. Luckily, we can use 5S to help us improve. And the first step of 5S is to sort out the items we no longer need or have use for in the workplace. In our case, since we're only interested in numbers 1 to 50, we can sort out numbers 51 to 100, which is precisely what's been done on slide 2. So, at this time, I'd like to ask you to place slide 2 in front of you face down. And when I give the instruction, turn it over and follow the exact same process as in round 1. Simply draw a horizontal line through numbers 1 to 50 in sequential order. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. All right, pencils down, please. Okay, well, just as we did in round 1, please call out your scores to the facilitator and circle the lowest score, as this represents your company performance for this round. Now, I'm pretty confident that you made some improvements, but I bet you still feel like you can do better. So, let's make some more improvements. Specifically, let's begin to straighten the workplace by organizing the numbers in quadrants. In this case, number 1 has been stored in the bottom left quadrant, number 2 is above that, number 3 is above that, number 4 is in the bottom middle quadrant, and so on. Now we've also squared up the numbers, making them easier to recognize. Finally, we also took care of the sweep step by cleaning all the red grime off the numbers and painting things a consistent black color. So please place slide 3 down in front of you, and on my signal, turn it over and draw a horizontal line through numbers 1 to 50 in sequential order. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. All right, stop. Okay, very good. You're starting to get the hang of this game. So go ahead and call out your scores now to the facilitator and determine the company score. While I'm pretty confident your company score has improved considerably, somehow I don't think you're working as efficiently as it could be. So the last thing that we need to do is implement the standardized and sustained steps of 5S. And since we're dealing with numbers 1 to 50 in sequence, it seems logical to reorganize them in a standard way that makes the completion of our work as easy as possible. And by doing this, it will be very clear to us if a number is ever missing, which in turn will help us sustain this level of workplace excellence. Now then, please ensure slide 4 is face down in front of you, and on my signal, turn the sheet over and draw a horizontal line through numbers 1 to 50 in sequential order. On your mark, get set, go. All right, stop. All right, now that's exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead and tally up your team score now and have a look at how things have improved from round to round. And take some time to notice where the biggest improvements took place. What round was it and why do you think it was? Now, while I'm pretty sure no one has a company where they get to cross out numbers for a living, the principles behind this game most definitely apply to our workplaces. For example, how quickly do you think I could have found a particular book with this mess compared to the way things are now? And what about a file or old email? Could you find any email or document 3 months old in less than 10 seconds every time? If not, give 5S a try and watch how much your productivity improves. Now, if you have any questions or comments about 5S or this game, please let us know in the forums or by email. Well, my name is Ron Pereira, and on behalf of all of us at Gimba Academy, I'd like to wish you all the best as you progress on this never-ending journey of continuous improvement.